Hey everybody, I'm Mitch Burrow.
I'm Blaze King.
I'm Michael Spenser. I'm Steve Drizzle.
And I'm Samantha Neighbors.
And this is your Friday edition of the Mitch Burrow Show. This week in weird news, Karen Green purchased a brand new iPhone in 2007, but because she had recently upgraded her not-so-smart phone, she decided to just leave the iPhone sealed in the box. Well, when she put it online, she put it up for auction, and it got $63,000.
Which today is worth about 4 dozen eggs.
We're not doing egg jokes anymore, Samantha, but you could probably take that $63K and get your upper lip waxed. A recent study found that people who think they're attractive are less likely to wear masks. So, turns out, all those MAGA people, they weren't COVID deniers. They just thought they were really hot.
So what's your excuse, Mitch?
Not cool, not cool. 6 doctors swallowed Lego pieces for science, so apparently my toddler thinks that we live in an experimental lab.
Very funny, Mitch. You know, it hurts like heck when I step on one. I can't imagine what it would feel like coming out my bottom side.
Let's keep it clean, Samantha. A Daytona Beach man was bitten by a 9-foot alligator this week. Apparently, he heard a noise at the door, and when he opened it up, the alligator was there waiting for him.
Well, if I had to choose between the gator or Jehovah's Witness, I might choose the gator.
Not a bad trade-off, actually. Gym bros on TikTok are eating dog food, not for the taste, but because they think the protein will help them get stronger. Which is relieving, because I thought my daughter was eating dog food because she was retarded. Apparently, she's just trying to get those gains.
Mitch, please don't say the R word.
You're right. My apologies. Earlier in the week, a truck crashed in Illinois and it spilled 40,000 pounds of mail on the highway.
You see, Discover Card? I told you the check was in the mail.
I'm sure it was, Samantha. And lastly, a Tampa, Florida woman makes $300 an hour as a topless maid.
You know, Mitch, I think I got into the wrong business.
No, I don't think you did. And that's it for the news. Here with our pop culture update is Blaze King.
Thanks, bruh. A Family Feud contestant has been charged with murdering his wife. When he was on the show, he was asked, "What was the biggest mistake made at your wedding?" And he said, "I do." I think that's actually his wife's biggest mistake. Because she's dead now. Oh, man. Bummer. Conor McGregor recently dropped an F-bomb on Fox News. And immediately he was like, "Oh, man, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that." I mean, come on, bruh. That's not the worst thing that's ever been said on Fox News. Remember that time they said the election was rigged? Yeah, just like, pow, crazy, man. And lastly, Lindsay Lohan announced that she's pregnant, which is like super inspiring. Like, if you're a woman and you're having problems getting pregnant, don't worry, right? Because, like, if a cracked out Hollywood has-been can get pregnant, so can you. All right, back to you, Mitch.
Okay, I think that last line was unnecessary. Lindsay Lohan is a fine actress. I really enjoyed her Christmas movie this year on Netflix. And now with sports, it's Michael Spenser.
Thanks, Mitch. You know, the big thing right now in sports are the brackets for the NCAA basketball playoffs. And Joe Biden was actually knocked out of his day one. Thanks, Mitch. You know that right now, the big thing in sports are the NCAA brackets. Is where everyone picks and chooses who they think is going to win in each round. Well, President Joe Biden got knocked out on day one with his. Just a real big loser. Which, you know what, he should probably get used to, because I don't think 2024 is going to bring very many wins his way.
And the only other news I have this week is Grizzlies star Ja Morant has gotten into a lot of heat recently for pictures of him in a strip club with thousands of dollars on the floor and a gun in his hand. Which, look, I think it's a little unnecessary to be giving this guy a lot of grief. Just sounds like a regular Wednesday night for you and me. Hey, Mitch? Okay, Michael, let's not put our business out there on Front Street. Let's go to Steve Drizzle with the weather.
Thanks, Mitch. This week, all along the West Coast, you're going to have great weather from California all the way up to Seattle, Washington, because God still feels bad about all those earthquakes and volcano explosions in the 1980s. Now, along the Midwest, from New Mexico up to North Dakota and Minnesota, you're going to have freezing temperatures with sleet, freezing rain, and snow. Because, why not? It's March. Who cares about spring anyway? Now, here in Texas and all the way up to Wisconsin, we're going to have rain. Lots of rain. So, if you had any plans to go outside this weekend, go ahead, cancel them, skip it. Plan on watching a lot of Netflix series that will eventually get canceled before they come to any conclusion on the story whatsoever. Then lastly, here in America's penis, the temperatures are going to be in the 90s in March because global warming is a myth, right? You fucking assholes. Anyway, back to you, Mitch.
Thanks, Steve. That was very aggressive. And lastly, for all of my TikTok fans, I want to give you your weekend tarot card reading because it's nice to go into the weekend with a little bit of hope or a little bit of warning of what's going on. So, just going to shuffle these cards up a little bit, just doing a little bit of the major arcana for you. And let's stop right there. This week we have Strength, but it's upside down. So, what I think is you're really going to have to focus on staying strong. Don't let any conflict bring you down, right? Let's focus on the good, push away the bad. Things might get a little tough, but you can make it through it. And that's it for the show, okay? Have a great weekend, y'all, and we'll see you on Monday.